Hey, welcome to BioSoul Music. My name is Daniel Weidlein, and I'm going to take you on a tour of the studio. Come inside. Hear how quiet it got? Let me pan you around, show you the studio. This is the control room. And when you first walk in the door, you'll notice to your left, we have a keyboard rack and another rack to your right. The one on the left has a Worley 200A, a few vintage synthesizers, an MS-2000. On the other side, we have a Rhodes, some other keyboards. I love the Korg Mini-Log. And then as we pass through the back of the room, you'll see there's a piano back here. We have a vinyl lathe. I cut some short-run vinyl for people. So if you're interested in having your project on vinyl, we cut them one at a time, so we can't mass produce, but we do really special projects on vinyl. And then just past that, we have a Hammond B3 with a matching Leslie. And then as you pass through into the back here, you'll notice there's this guitar wall. Behind that are my saxophones. I'm a saxophone player, do a lot of horn arranging as well as string arranging. And then to the other side of that, we have our little kitchenette. We have lots of tea for people. We got a little whiskey. We have coffee. There's always instant filtered hot water for singers. It's really important. We also have honey for you as well. And then as we pass to the front of the room, this is kind of the main event here. We have the control surface. This is a Slate Raven MTZ. This is fully touchscreen. So I really like to finish mixes by touching faders, being able to move stuff around. To the left of that, we have a Tree Audio 8-channel console that's tube preamps, tube compression, tube EQ, 8 channels of that. It's on all of the piano stuff we record here. It's on strings all the time. It sounds amazing on drums. Really is the first reach if you want some really lovely tube sound. And we also have lots of great outboard gear, lots of great outboard compression. I really love the Audioscape stuff that they make. So we have a couple of their LA2As, an 1176, an SSLG comp. We have my little composing corner over here, so I'll sit here and do orchestrating or do some film composing as well. The monitoring system, we have these big ATC 110s for the mains, Yamaha NS10s for near fields. I have an old 80s Yamaha amplifier that powers them, and they sound really great. And then we have these G-Tone mix cubes that I really love just to make sure all the mids are sitting right. So let me walk you through to my favorite part of the studio, which is the tracking room. As we walk through this hallway here, you'll notice that we have some drums up top. There's always a couple kits in the studio. And here we are in the tracking room. I'll do a little pan around this one as well. You'll see we have a Yamaha C7 in the center here. People like to come here for piano recording, but we can also move it into the corner. And then there's room for a string quartet, quintet, sextet. We record lots of strings here. It also sounds really great for drums. We can put drums right in the center of the room. They slap. They also sound really good in the corner back there. We have recorded 5 to 6 piece bands in here before. Gets a little cozy, but we have enough monitoring. Everybody has their own headphone mix. And I really love the sound of live bleed. So if you like it too, this room is really awesome. We're set up right now for some piano tracking with some room mics. There's an AEA R88 back there, which is a stereo ribbon mic and just the ultimate sauce on piano. I also have a pair of Mannheim Krems sitting over the hammers. You get that tube sound, but really a lot of punch right over the hammers. And you'll notice we have speakers on the wall. That's a really nice little monitoring system so that we can play back stuff into the room for people. It's also a great way to be able to communicate between the control room and the tracking room. If Pro Tools crashes or whatever DAW crashes, there are piezo mics in the walls in every room of the studio, so everybody can still talk to each other without having any DAW open. And you'll also notice that we have the TVs on all the walls, and there is a camera system so people can see each other. There's a floating camera and monitor, so it can be wherever you need to be and everybody can see each other. This is the vocal booth. We also can, isolate bass here, isolate horns. It's very versatile. It's a little cozy in here, but there is some natural light. We can open this shade to my left here. You'll see right now we have a Mannheim royalty mic up. It sounds really great on some vocals, sounds amazing on horns. Back here in this little closet, you'll see cables, headphones, microphones, and then all of the brains behind the studio. There's a Mac Studio back there. We have JCF converters for everything. We are running an Avid HDX system for Pro Tools, which gives us a ton of channels of zero latency recording. But also, if you're interested, you can just come in with your laptop, plug and play into this. You'll have 8 channels of Apollo conversion, and you can be plugged right into the Raven. So you can have your laptop running on the Raven, have access to all of our monitors, listening. You just have less preamp options. So I think that covers it. Welcome to BioSoul. I'd love to record your music. At the end of the day, we can certainly get as technical as you want, but I also like to take care of the technical so we can just focus on the storytelling and the music making. I really want this to feel like a comfortable space, a second home. This is a space for vulnerability. This is a space for trying new things. This is a space for really being yourself and putting on your truest self as a musician and a writer and a human being. So welcome to BioSoul. We hope to have you here in person soon.